and then Undertaker shows up.
Undertaker shows up?
Yes, Undertaker shows up this year.
crazy.
This year, 2024. Yeah. Undertaker shows up, chokeslams The Rock, and
The
then
Rock.
Cody Rhodes performs his finisher thrice and he wins the title. Those last 10 minutes, it was like peak entertainment, bro. And then after the match got over, Randy Orton, CM Punk, and everyone who lost to Roman Reigns, all of Cody Rhodes' friends basically, everyone's coming and celebrating the ring together.
I like when they do that. Yeah,
it was very nice.
It would be good.
Hello, and welcome to the And That's That podcast with me, Nathan, and
Me, Vivek.
So today, Vivek, what are we going to talk about today, man?
Today we're going to talk about something that's been a part of everyone's lives, our lives, as young...
global warming.
As young boys coming up in the age where we want to show that we are masculine enough. That is...
global warming.
wrestling.
Oh, wrestling. Okay, cool. We're talking about wrestling.
Good guess, but...
Okay, wait. Are you going to talk about WWF or WWE?
Back then F, now E.
And after they changed it from WWF to WWE, company F okay.
It's become R-rated to PG-rated.
Yes.
This is a bummer.
WWE, man. No, this is thing with WWE. You have so much to talk about this subject.
For sure.
From when did you start watching WWE to who's your favorite WWE superstar, not wrestler, superstar. To WrestleMania, to outfits, to costumes, to rivalry. So where do you want to start? Tell me where to start.
I'll ask you, I won't say early memory, but directly, early memory, everyone has a vague memory about it. But let's switch on directly and get it interesting. Favorite wrestler?
Okay. See, because I grew up in 2000, I'm a child, I'm sorry. It's not my fault, yeah. But I grew up in a joint family, so my cousins next door were watching a lot of Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, Rock. So I actually like Stone Cold and Rock, but in the 2000s and 2010 decade, I think bit cliched, but I really like John Cena, dude.
John Cena.
I was a proper John Cena, dude. I bought John Cena merch.
Merch?
Yeah.
Actual?
Not obviously.
Not actual, but
some guy from Hill Road was selling. I forced my mom paid $500 for that, and then what I did, I went cycling, and I met with a friend, and we tried to jump over a gate. I jumped over the gate, but the back of my T-shirt got stuck to those.
Oh, fuck.
And the entire thing tore off. So yeah, that was a John. Who were you? Who did you like?
My favorite wrestler, because I grew up, say early 90s, 90s kid. So it would be the one and only, the great one.
Ooh, the alpha male of us, people's champ.
The people's champ, The Rock.
The Rock, yeah. Dude, Rock has just epitomized WWE, but he's carried the company, bro. Even in 2024, did you know that he actually fought at WrestleMania?
Yeah, I knew. I think
and he won.
No, I've been. It's been now 3 or 4 years, and I'm not caught up with the WWE. But I think the last WrestleMania I watched, I think there was one where he was with John Cena.
That was 20.
I think
2012. Yes.
2012. No, there was one in 14.
14.
14 was Fastlane.
What? No.
There was something known as Fastlane. I'm not so sure. You all will know. But there was a match where it was not an I Quit match, but a career-ending match, something like that, some fixture or something where whoever loses leaves the company. So, and actually, I think it happened where I think he won.
Rock and Batista.
No, it was Rock and John Cena and 6 months or 3 or 4 months, I'm not sure. Leading up to that, there was an ongoing battle. They had a rap battle because it was John Cena versus Rock. Then there was a concert because you remember Rock used to come on a stool. Something
that
like
was 2012 only.
Maybe.
That was 2012. This was on the the road to WrestleMania. Road to WrestleMania. But that's what WWE killed it with their marketing, all these gimmicks and these words and road to WrestleMania. Yeah, I remember this. He even sung a song for. Do you know who Vicky Guerrero is?
Yeah.
That parody was iconic. If you listen to that, I still go back and watch that video, and I'm like, wow, this is still relevant.
He could actually pull something
And also,
out.
nobody liked Vicky Guerrero. Excuse me. Oh God, please shut up. But Rock.
But who's wrestlers? There are. I don't know. People may also say people like a certain wrestler, but they like what a wrestler wears or the theme song. So let's start with theme song. What would yours?
I don't.
Okay, you being a John
No,
Cena.
no.
Not John Cena.
Even though I grew up a Cena fan, sadly. I really loved, speaking of theme songs, specifically entrance songs, I loved Edge.
Edge.
I
Edge was,
still do, on this day I see
On this
clearly.
day, yeah.
You think you know. Like, if that should be my alarm. I don't know why it's not my alarm yet. Because if you keep that as your alarm, you know what the theme song is, right?
Yeah.
If you put that as your
this
alarm,
day,
you will wake up
wake up.
at the first go. Usually we keep snoozing it.
It's
Like,
No, but
and I also like. I really like CM Punk's old theme song.
Oh.
I forgot the name, but if you know CM
no.
Punk.
I think you're referring
Not
to
Cult of Person. That's also good.
No. I
but
think
the
I know
first
you're
one.
talking about the one way he was introduced in ECW when he had the longest hair before he shaved
that
his
theme
hair.
song. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
that was good.
What are your theme and entrances?
My favorite theme song has to be, again, I like rock, but the feud I like that he carried for the longest would be with Stone Cold. So
Stone Cold, OG.
So, OG. 316 Austin, that would be. I had this, so I don't know. I was immature. I had this as my ringtone, bro.
Nice. Why is immature? People still do it. Grown adults still do
But
that.
Austin 316, you can't get better than this, and that's the bottom line. Cause
Stone Cold
said so.
Like, इसने बोला मतलब बोला. Like, you can't
उसके
argue
आगे
with
कुछ
that.
नहीं. Nothing.
Dude, speaking of Stone Cold, कैसा wrestler था ना, bro? Like, he never used to abide by any rules laid on him.
Nothing.
Bro, this guy, एक बार, I don't know, you probably know this. एक बार ट्रक लेके आया. Not a normal truck, beer truck. And he's got it off the truck. In the ring, there's Vince McMahon, his son Shane, Rock, and 2-3 others.
No, what's his name?
Yeah. Someone was there. So this guy.
The guy was years off. Mick Foley.
Mick Foley bhi tha?
Yeah.
Maybe.
But that time he was in the Mankind.
Yeah, and this guy's gotten off. He's spraying beer on all of them. And I'm like, wow, what a guy. And if you know Stone Cold, he'll drink his beer, he'll break the cans. 90% of that beer can is on his shirt.
His face, yeah.
10% is on his
What
face. No, it's 5% is on his face, and remaining 5 in his mouth.
The remaining 20 comes out of the guy who gives a stunner to it.
Oh man, dude, and Stone Cold. That's what WWE, they used to sell their moves. Like, when was the first time you realized WWE was fake? As in, like, scripted, sorry.
Like, I would say, I mean, earlier
Were you like heartbroken when you realized,
I was not
aisa hota hai?
I wasn't heartbroken, but to some extent you can make out somewhere down the line it was like,
Obviously.
especially, so I came to know it was fake and shit about the Undertaker and the Kane
Thanks
thing.
for bringing that up. I was hoping you'd bring that up. Undertaker, Kane, dude. Undertaker also, what a gimmick, bro. How many times he might have passed away, died and risen?
Died, buried, burnt alive.
Thrown off.
What is thrown off the
cell.
So many things. Blown up in some car.
Oh, yeah.
Some shit, bro. But yeah.
But I think in the 2000 and 2010s decades, Undertaker, Cena, Orton, Edge, Rey Mysterio, mostly these guys were like the face of WWE.
Correct.
Am I missing out on anyone?
No,
Chris Jericho and a little bit. But
Chris
yeah,
Jericho
it's
not so
mostly
much,
these
bro.
guys.
He's good.
CM Punk, Big Show, yes, Big Show. But Big Show wasn't like the face, like, you know.
But he was also trying to push how much ever.
Like a middle order batsman at best.
But what is another thing about this? Let me ask you. Among all the pay-per-views or all the main events, which would be yours that you built up? You used to have that thing that I'm waiting for this to show up because that's my
guys.
show.
Also, if you're watching this crow shat on me today, man. This is why I'm like really pissed.
Honest.
Got this.
Good to be honest.
Over here. Anyway, but I think favorite show. I still love WrestleMania, bro. I think WrestleMania is still. You do realize now it's like a 2-night thing, no?
Oh no.
You didn't know this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The last WrestleMania was 2012. After that, I stopped watching it.
Yeah. So, dude, if I watch WWE, I follow them on Insta and like social media. I don't watch really, but I only watch WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and yeah, mostly it's these two. WrestleMania, Royal Rumble for me. And what about you?
But I don't know now. What I remember of WrestleMania was the biggest event of the year. But following the other events that follow up to WrestleMania used to be Like you remember Backlash?
Backlash was not on.
Backlash was there. Then there was something. Then there was a special Hell in a Cell night.
Yeah.
Then there was something where this guy brought in, bro. What's our Punjabi guy? Khali. Some
Punjabi prison match. Yes.
Oh, and I think the only guy, I'm not sure. I don't know. I may be right. That you follow. Only Randy Orton or Batista. One of them was the only one who escaped that and won it. I'm not so sure. Because there was a feud in the middle.
I think Orton maybe.
I think Orton was Orton.
Sounds like Orton.
Another thing, who was your favorite? So obviously, any show will have the good guys, the bad guys, and someone who infiltrated. So, who was your heel or the heel stable favorite?
Oh, heel. I think best heel. Very underrated. He's still, I believe, he's still
A heel?
working a heel, and he's still working with WWE. The Miz. Do you remember the Miz?
The Miz, yes.
Yeah,
Booyah.
you know, he was like awesome guy. Sounded so cringe, yeah. Like,
In the beginning, he had the booyah thing.
Probably. The Miz. Apart from that, I think heel Rock was something. Rock itself was
somewhere in the middle.
Babyface, everything. Yeah. Favorite heel. Well,
so Miz, you had liked the Miz.
Or Randy Orton as a heel was amazing.
Randy Orton.
CM Punk as well. Cena, it was always babyface.
But I think
so
CM Punk was the Nexus when he brought in the Nexus heel.
No, dude, that was, I think, what's his name? Some British wrestler. English
Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett, yes. So he started the Nexus and then it fell off. Also, dude, there were like 7, 8 of them. So, you know, Bray Wyatt, bless his soul, he passed away. He was in the Nexus as, I forgot his name, something.
He had a very childish, his gimmick was a little like...
Husky Harris.
Husky Harris.
What a name also. Husky Harris.
No, but my favorite...
He looked also like everything a Husky Harris would look like.
He had that Husky Harris, correct.
He looked like twice the size of me, but with more muscle and mass. Yeah.
Again, honest. But my favorite heel would be the Evolution, bro. So that's Ric Flair,
Triple H, Orton,
and Batista and Orton. Put in line of Evolution.
DX were never really.
DX was not a heel. DX was your entertainment. You know, like so. I think I can relate like how you had DX. Now it's your what are those 3 guys? The New Day.
But New
Day
was fun, but like I found them too overly optimistic. Like.
And stop it.
I would not say childish. Yeah, I mean, okay.
Some mannerism.
But like, how are they always so happy? How? How are they?
Positivity.
Yes. I watch them, I'm like, help me also, bro.
That's what I think they broke the...
one of their members, Biggie.
Correct.
He's got some... He's faced a terrible injury or something.
Okay.
So from what I've read, I think he's out for indefinite period of time. I don't know.
Shit. No,
that's damn sad, but like I think he was the guy who Kofi Kingston also. I feel like Xavier Woods was.
I mean, I didn't find anything interesting. I mean, actually, if you go to see even in the New Day, now that you're talking about the New Day, the main guys who used to bring a punch or make a statement was Kofi Kingston and Biggie.
Speaking of Kofi Kingston, there was this one WrestleMania, I think 2019, if I'm not wrong. Kofi Kingston won his first ever WWE Championship at WrestleMania, and it was like easily top 10 moments of WrestleMania ever.
Who was he facing though?
Daniel Bryan.
Oh, Daniel Bryan. Another epic.
Yes.
His tag team with Kane was I think that was a good run.
Yeah, that was
fun comedic. Run. It was fun. They did win a lot of titles.
Dude, Kane had to go into like anger management class.
Because he hated. Yes.
It was too funny. It's too funny. But you spoke about Kane. Like, who do you think has you spoke about Kane? Kane ka mask. Which wrestler do you think has the best attire?
Let's see. I think the best attire would go to. I think every time he comes back, he spoke about him earlier, but every time he comes back, he comes up with a nice look. The Undertaker. He's also evolved from there was a phase where he was the dead man, then he was the rock, the metallic kind of...
American Badass.
Yeah, correct, the American Badass. Then he went again gothic, then he came in like proper with...
For me, Undertaker was...
I liked Undertaker's attire.
The only thing I loved about the American Badass thing was one WrestleMania, you know the band Limp Bizkit?
Yeah, that was his correct.
The
his
song
rolling.
What a beautiful song. Limp Bizkit, if you're watching this, which they are not, but fans.
All the
only
fans are watching this, yeah.
You know what we're talking about. That was
Crazy.
like proper peak WWE, I would say.
Also, let me bring it up to you. Did you know that, and what would be your take on the other competitors, bro, who try to make it as big as WWE?
See, you just said it. They tried to make it as big.
Because
Did they succeed?
No.
No, I'll tell you why. I think because WWE as a brand itself, they're way ahead of everyone. They're like the Apple of or Samsung is actually technically number one right now, but you know what I'm saying? Like they are way ahead because, like, if you look at over the years, every kid will at least know who Undertaker is.
Correct.
See, John Cena is.
Correct.
Rey Mysterio because of that mask. Okay, then Stone Cold Rock.
Stone Cold the definite Rock.
These five wrestlers. Everybody will know this.
For sure.
Like, I don't think other brands or other competitors had this. How that being said, AEW right now is crushing it, but again they are being eclipsed by WWE.
So I'll put it. So AEW is like it's trying to come up. AEW is like your
I've watched a few
AEW.
I didn't really like it that much, to be honest. I'm not saying it's bad,
No.
it's amazing. But I was like, no, it's not for me. So, but then there used to be TNA. Do you remember that?
TNA, bro, crazy. So I'll tell you another thing. Coming back to it, let me give you my insight. So the thing is, I don't know, obviously, I don't know if you would know this. There were two companies like how AEW is trying to compete with WWE. There were two companies. One was WCW by Eric Bischoff, and what's Vince's son's name, bro? I forgot. Shane. So they tried to. That was his company. He tried to buy it off. He tried to portray it as this thing, and that's how that flopped. Then a lot of stars, bro. One of the biggest stars, who was two big stars from ECW, who made it big in WWE. No, Goldberg.
Oh yes, Goldberg.
How can you forget Goldberg? And now just recently, as in like 6-7 years back, Sting,
yeah. But I think Goldberg had a better impact.
Can't get.
So I remember this in 2016 or 2017, Goldberg. Dude, we spoke about all the wrestlers except one guy. The Beast Incarnate. Brock Lesnar.
Oh.
Man, dude.
He's been everywhere. I'm not even talking about WWE.
Dude, that thing with Brock Lesnar is that I always said Cena was like my favorite wrestler and all. But you gotta acknowledge that Brock is like, you look at him and like, bro, shut up. You can't be so devastating. Like, you look at, he has that aura.
He looks very intimidating. Like, if he can, he walks in now during a podcast, like just.
Okay, even if his shadow is an, I'll run away. Like,
cut. Time to bounce. Time to bounce.
Time to hit. So Goldberg and Brock Lesnar faced off at WrestleMania in I think 2016 or 2017, if I'm not wrong.
Again, before he got the Hall of Fame, before Goldberg was inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Yes. And of course we knew Brock was going to win. Yeah, Goldberg क्या 50 साल का था वो.
No, he was 60, 62.
No, he's not. He can't be 60.
No, he's 60, bro.
Can't be 60. Maybe when he was that time he was in late 50s, but now maybe okay. Cool.
No, he was damn old. Because he and
dude, Undertaker himself is like what, 58, 60?
No, bro, I think you all will know if they're wrong. But I think, both of them are in the late, like, both of them are 57 onwards.
Brock is in his late 40s or he's in his
Brock
50s.
is 46, 47.
But dude, Brock Lesnar, man. Like, okay, so...
Coming back.
The thing is, I knew who Brock Lesnar, I heard his name, but I've never watched any matches of his, obviously. Because, like, when I started watching WWE was 2006-7.
6-7.
Yeah, I was like 6 or 7 years old. तभी Brock था नहीं ना. He left in 2004 or something, and he went to Japan. He went to all these places to fight, and then he came back in 2012. So in 2012, when I was like peak.
No, I think Brock left in 2008-9.
Around. No. I'm 100% sure. No.
Because he was at his peak when he
left in 2002, 2003.
No, he must have left 2005 because up to 4 he was the youngest heavyweight champion.
Possible, but not after that.
So maybe 5 he left. Correct.
So he returned in 2012 after the Rock and Cena match at WrestleMania.
I remember
when Cena lost, and then the Raw after Mania. We'll come to this after. So this was like. So I remember it was 12 year me watching. I was like sad because Cena lost and everything. I'm like, how you lost? You hyped it up so much. What are you, Mumbai Indians? Like, itna hype up karke yaar, itna bhi, and then Then so this I remember Raw after Mania, the closing last like
Segment,
segment. Cena wanted to call out The Rock to congratulate him on his victory. So he's like, I like to call out The Rock. So he's like paused. He's like, please come out. There's like a good 15 seconds awkward silence. Cut to Brock Lesnar's music hits. Oh my god. Spoke about music, right? Another theme song that I would like, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. What was Brock? It was a tan, 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 tan. Yeah. Can't sing it, y'all know. Okay, but actually, if you go to see, nothing would make the whole WWE and exciting than a bit of commentary. Favorite commentators.
Yes. Thanks for bringing up.
Commentators.
Very clever work.
Good segue.
Commentator, dude, I actually think Michael Cole right now is carrying the company. So for me, I think Michael Cole.
He's been there for a long time now.
That being said, I think Jerry Lawler.
Bro. So I grew up in Jerry, and the other guy, I forgot his name, bro, with the cowboy hat. Your best friend. Huh?
JBL.
JBL, not JBL.
I know you're talking about.
JB.
No, I know you're talking about that.
Jim
Ross.
Correct. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler, friends till today.
Oh, dude, Jim Ross had this very squeaky sound.
No, very. And then suddenly
Then he's
loud.
gone. I can't do. I'm terrible at this.
And he had so he said it also. He had a lisp while growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. In his interview he said he had a lisp while growing up, and also he had in his early 30s or something, he had a paralysis attack on one side of his face. So if you see when he talks, like I'm not making fun, but he has a side. His one side is little. So that's how he gets his. So he said I use that to my advantage. Can you imagine? Great personality to use something negative and turn into positive, and bring in the moolah.
There's this because I follow them online. I know there's this commentator that goes by the name of Pat McAfee. Yeah.
New.
He's
I wouldn't
pretty
know.
good. Check him out. He's pretty good. He's pretty cool also. Like anyone enters, he'll start jamming, vibing to their moves. So Jey Uso is.
Jey Uso, yeah.
Yeah. So
Jimmy
and Jey have like split right now. So I think
Jimmy
is heel and Jey is babyface.
Okay. And Jey is babyface.
So Jey has this like catchphrase called Yeet. YEET.
Some new
so like
rap
when he enters, he does this.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole arena, as soon as he enters, also does this. So this guy Pat McAfee will stand on the commentary desk.
And he looks good.
It's pretty cool, dude.
It's gonna be damn entertaining.
Speaking of catchphrases, brother, we have to. You know, like WWE without catchphrases is just like biryani without what raita. You know what I'm saying? So
and the masala down.
Catchphrases. Which is your favorite catchphrase?
And that's the bottom line by Austin.
Oh yeah, top.
Then it would be It Doesn't Matter by The Rock.
That.
It doesn't matter.
So like ask me something.
What are you doing later?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter. It's just so
correct. It doesn't matter.
I like the trailblazing eyebrow raising
that
basically anything of The Rock.
The Rock is. Then I liked. Who was also there? Was one more guy, bro. He had a good catchphrase. I think these two became immortal. And who else is there?
The current era, not current.
Also DXs.
Oh yeah, Triple H
got two words for you. Yeah.
Triple H has.
I got two words.
I like Triple H's Are You Ready?
Are You Ready? That theme song.
Are you ready? I said, you ready? Then
also
catchphrases, no?
Catchphrases.
I found John Cena's nice but cringe.
Nice.
You can't see me.
You can't see me.
There's this video, the build up to Rock versus Cena.
I've seen this, I know.
So Rock is
you can't see me. I can see you.
I can see you. You stupid nasty bitch. And he just goes on, and the crowd is like, "Oh, kya bola, bro? Wow, oh, top."
बहुत बढ़िया.
It's too funny.
Yeah.
Dude, WWE is too funny, bro. I really think.
But these catchphrases.
I think you summarized it pretty much.
I think
these two are the best. DX, Rock, Stone Cold.
Also the Dirty
I
Boys.
never liked Hulk Hogan, man.
No,
honestly,
Hulk
I mean, I like what. I just never.
Okay. Coming to that question, also let me ask you: which are the wrestlers who, rest in peace, you miss some of the wrestlers who are not with us, passed away?
Currently, Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
I found him very creative.
Throughout his run,
and he just knew how to sell a persona on screen.
True.
You know, like obviously he would have been a better person off screen, but on screen, like he came up with, so he had like the normal Bray Wyatt attire. Okay, then he had this thing called the Fiend.
Yeah, I was just going to ask
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
what was
yeah.
that about?
It was like a
Alter
sort
ego.
of like like a demon sort of.
Because I didn't understand
The
that.
Fiend.
The
That
Fiend.
was pretty cool. Then he also had another character. I can't really seem to remember, but he had like 2 or 3 characters in
No,
total.
one was I think he became famous with one where he comes with a lantern.
That was the first. That was
And
Bray
there's
Wyatt.
2
Yes,
guys.
that's Bray Wyatt.
Also, one of
Yeah,
those
one
guys
of
passed.
those guys, Eric. I forgot his name.
Eric
Luke
something.
Harper.
Luke Harper, sorry. Eric is still there.
Luke Harper also so good. He had this, thing with Luke Harper. I've always observed this. Whenever he like gives the opponent like a power bomb, his eyes widen up.
Widen up.
He'll give you that look. And he had that thick ass beard.
Beard.
It
Yeah,
looked-
they have
it
that
looked-
a messy
it looked
kind of
pretty
look.
cool. Luke Harper. Of course, I seriously miss Ted. For now, I can't think of many.
Bro, how can you forget the only we spoke about his wife earlier, and now how can you forget Eddie, bro? Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero, yeah.
The great-
Great OG.
You-
Eddie Guerrero.
His
yeah.
speaking of
His-
Eddie Guerrero, we lie, we cheat, we steal. The Latino heat.
Latino Heat.
So it was him and his brother. What's his brother's name?
Carlito.
Chavo Guerrero.
Chavo.
Carlito came now. No, but I think a part of the Latinos, no. But yeah, that Eddie Guerrero was a good one. Unfortunate, I think so was, and most I think at that time disturbing was what's his name? Chris Benoit's story, bro.
I was just coming to that. Did you know that Vince McMahon had laid down this policy that after the passing of Chris Benoit, also, so some kids in school used to call Chris Benoit.
Benoit, yeah,
Chris
Benoit.
Benoit.
Because they can't say Benoit.
Dude, honestly, like at first, even I read it as
we've all
Benoit.
been there.
But then,
I'm sure you all have also said Benoit.
yeah, but so thing is, Vince had this. I saw like a video or something where like no one was allowed to even mention his name or any of his wrestling
After.
references as well. So like they couldn't nothing about him. So like they just completely erased him
Cut
off
him off.
the
Because
face of the company.
But yeah,
I don't know why.
I think that
I don't
would
want
be,
to know
Yeah,
why
we
either.
don't want to know, get into it, but I like just on my opinion that I find a little disrespectful. But
Yeah.
also it makes sense from him, his
But-
company from his
Agreed,
company
but
business
from
point of view. It
how
does.
he passed away, it's pretty disturbing.
It is disturbing. Yeah. We don't want to get into it. You all can it's open there on the
We
internet.
spoke about death now. Now, do you remember this Buried Alive match? Now
the
that's
Buried Alive
talk about a
matches.
good segue.
Very real life matches. I mean, that's what like we spoke about earlier. I don't know how many times Undertaker. So initially it was an Undertaker themed match, bro. As in, what was his manager also passed away? The guy
I
to open the
Paul
urn.
Bearer.
Pawn
Bearer.
Slip of the tongue.
Bearer.
Paul Bearer.
Bearer.
So it was his stipulation that he said that Undertaker will fight, but Undertaker has at that point. So early, Undertaker, I remember never used to talk, bro.
Yeah, he used to never talk.
He used to never talk.
But he was a man of few words
He
anyway.
was, yeah. He used to never talk. Paul Bearer was this thing, and then
Paul Bearer, dude, for how much? I don't know if it was makeup or him.
no, it was makeup. You can make out in some light that there is a like
Dude,
this
like, he
skin
looks
color,
scary,
and
bro.
this thing is full white.
I
with a
remember being 6-7 years old watching
dark
this shit.
mustache.
मैं क्या है? तभी fair and lovely था भी नहीं.
था भी नहीं. It was like,
I'm like, wow, this guy is so good.
It's too funny.
Paul Bearer passed away as well a
Yeah,
while ago.
he gave a. I remember that. When I saw.
Dude, मेरे को याद है Kane versus Undertaker. I think Kane won that match, and so
Recently?
they've put Undertaker in the
Buried Alive, yeah.
Buried Alive, and like there's this huge truck. Okay,
Which comes with the
this-
dirt.
Yeah, this completely cemented. Put the tombstone on it, and cut to like Kane doing that thing with the flames go. That was they sold it so well.
Kane also, yeah. Kane. So just another
Kane-
fun fact. Kane is, I think he's a mayor or something of a city.
Yeah,
He's
it's true.
crazy.
I've seen a lot of funny moments of Kane. He seems like a very likable.
Yeah, I know. I think there's now coming to
Personality.
that. I'll give you mine. There was a funny thing between him, Hogan, and Rock.
Okay.
So Rock is telling Hogan. I mean, they all three were in a what do you call it? 3-on-3 tag team match, where Rock is telling Hogan, like, it doesn't matter if there are the people's champ and the millions and millions, or the Hulkamaniacs. And for Kane, he was going to say, and so when Kane comes in and he says, and the thousands of Canaanites.
Oh man, Kane
Too
saying
funny.
this, Kane and
And,
Knights.
and their reaction was so natural because up to then, again, like Undertaker, up to then, Kane never used to say anything. He used to come do his match, do the
And bounce, yeah.
fire thing, and then bounce,
Kane.
bro. That was too funny. Kane and Knights.
Kane and Knights. Wow. Oh, yeah, it rings a bell. Like kind of
Kane and Knights, yeah.
recollect. Okay, so we've covered WrestleMania, we've covered wrestlers, attire, entrance, commentators, rivalries.
Rivalries. Epic rivalries.
Okay, top three rivalries for me. I'll come to you.
Yeah.
Okay, top three for me: Cena Orton, Stone Cold
Orton.
Rock, of course, and I think biggest rivalry would also. Third one is a bit tough to. Edge versus any of Edge's rivalries are pretty cool. If you
Edge.
ask me.
No, the longest I think Edge was.
Undertaker Triple H.
Correct. This is
Undertaker Triple H and Undertaker Shawn
Michaels. Yes.
That was golden.
That was crazy.
Dude, that WrestleMania 28, yes, 28. I think WrestleMania 28 has been the best.
Not seen. I'll have to catch up.
Every year they say this is going to be the biggest WrestleMania.
biggest.
मेरे हिसाब से, for me
28?
personally, WrestleMania 28 was the best. John Cena versus Rock, Triple H, Undertaker, CM Punk versus CM Punk Jericho. That
Jericho.
was OG, bro. And what a Hell in a Cell match that was, bro. Like
CM Punk Jericho.
yeah,
28 or
2012.
12. Why? What was that?
And Flo Rida, the musician, the artist, the song "Good Feeling." Good Feeling and Wild Ones
Wild
was
Ones.
like his.
Wild Ones, yeah, I remember that.
Dude, what a vibe, bro! So good. And at that point, MGK, do you know MGK, the rapper?
MGK the rapper, yeah.
So MGK opened he opened for
Machine Gun
Cena.
Kelly, yeah.
Cena's entrance. He played an opening track, Invincible, which I
I
think
know,
is a pretty good song.
It's a good song.
And everyone was booing him because nobody wanted Cena to win.
Cena's got hate, I think, so for
But
a long
yeah,
time.
so for me, it's Cena Orton, Undertaker versus Triple H and Shawn Michaels, and Rock Stone Cold. These are my top rivalries for me. And who do you think?
My top rivalries would be Stone Cold Rock, would be Triple H and Rock. Then it would be, for the longest time, would be Rock. Again, Rock has got a lot of feuds, bro. Build up. Quite a few.
Yeah.
With even Rock and John Cena.
Yeah.
And another one which I think became immortal, I won't say it was the longest feud, but a very interesting feud, was between this guy, bro, Triple H and Randy Orton at one point.
They had a thing. Even Triple H and Batista had
Batista
a
the thing.
But have you... Vivek,
Oh, I want to ask you now. Sorry to let me ask you. What do you and your thoughts about the female wrestler? We've not spoken much about it, but the female wrestlers. Sorry about that. Female wrestlers and how it's evolved.
Okay, I'll tell you, dude. Growing up, I used to really like Kelly, bro.
That
Everybody
can be,
liked
I'm
Kelly.
sure.
Sable was also there.
Sable.
Everybody liked Sable.
So fun fact?
Huh?
Fun fact, you don't know fun fact?
Brock
Lesnar is married Sable.
Oh yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. I know this.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. So Sable, then now currently I really like Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte
Flair.
Flair's
I
daughter,
think she's got that personality. Like even if she loses, I feel like she's won.
Because she's
got that
inherited
aura.
from her dad, the charisma, bro.
Dude,
The
I
Riz.
remember
The
like
Riz, like what you all say, the Riz.
Riz Flair.
Riz Flair. Nice.
So I remember this one WrestleMania. She was fighting this wrestler called Rhea Ripley, if I'm not wrong. Last WrestleMania, some recently 2-3 years ago, and Charlotte lost that match.
Rhea,
It was a good match. I watched the entire match because I watched WrestleMania. After the match, after like Charlotte lost, she's on the floor and she's laughing. And I'm like, this is what you need, dude.
Proper
So for me, Charlotte right
Charlotte.
now, and I think I kind of like Sasha Banks in a way.
Sasha Banks.
If you know who she is.
Yeah, she's this one's nephew, Snoop Dogg.
So, yeah.
Nephew, I'm sorry.
Nephew.
Heat.
Yes. Niece. Who are yours now?
My favorite. So I grew up in the era of Lita.
Oh yeah, man.
From the Hardy Boys,
There's so many names.
And then Trish Stratus. Then would be what's her name? I forgot.
Beth Phoenix.
Not Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix also. But the other one who became very popular and she won a lot of titles was forgot her name.
I don't know.
I forgot it. I seriously forgotten though.
Do you remember
Mickey James.
Yeah. Do you remember AJ Lee?
AJ Lee, yeah.
Dude,
AJ
she
Lee
was. I found her damn
correct.
cute, bro.
Yeah.
found
She
her
got
so cute.
something about her. I remember.
Yeah, AJ Lee, and then there was another wrestler, Paige. I used to really
The
like
Paige-
Paige for about 2 years, then she disappeared. I'm like, why are you
I don't
gone?
know, she
bro?
became infamous for something else. But
Yeah, possibly. So then,
Fun
yeah,
fact.
but currently, right now, is for me, Charlotte, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is not in the company right now. I don't know where she is.
Oh.
And I think even Becky Lynch in a way is nice.
I was just going to come. What about Becky Lynch?
Becky
What do you
Lynch.
think about Becky Lynch?
I
as a wrestler?
loved her 2018 to 2019 run. The one. So did
The
you
man.
know that? Yes. So in the WrestleMania 2019 in New York. So Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair,
Ronda Rousey.
and Beth. What's her name? Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Main evented a WrestleMania. First time ever. It was
Triple
iconic.
threat.
Yeah.
Oh.
They main evented WrestleMania.
Nice.
And Becky won that match. So she's the first ever wrestler to win, female wrestler to win.
Irish that too.
Yeah, and dude, that was I loved
That was
it.
a good build-up.
But the way she won it, I wasn't too
I've not seen the
sold by
match,
that, because I expected like a proper finale, like finishers and everything. But she just like so Ronda went to pin her. She reversed the pin and
I
something
hate the
like
reverse pins. Yeah, there's something very
Yeah.
irritating about reverse pins because you know what's going to come, but then you're like, there's no
Bro,
use.
so now I think we are pretty much reaching the
Yeah.
end of this episode. Brother, but since we've already spoken about everything, we forgot one specific wrestler that we've not spoken about. Male. One specific wrestler. Think.
Clues?
Okay, not one, two of them. Three of them.
Clues?
Three of them. It's a trio.
It's a trio?
Yeah.
Trio.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. They wear all black.
Oh, the NWO.
Close, but not them.
They wear all black. NWO, not them. I wouldn't
Two
know.
of them have really long hair.
Okay.
One of them is also acted with The Rock. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, the Shield, bro.
Shield.
Dude, I think Shield was.
It was a good
yeah,
run.
so Roman Reigns
Correct.
had this. So Roman
All three
Reigns,
debutants.
yeah,
if I'm
so
not mistaken.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins currently carried both of them. I think it's because of both of them and The Rock. WrestleMania 40, which happened earlier this year, was a success. Because, okay, at least watch the highlights. So, you know
I
what
need to
happened
catch
in the
up,
main
bro.
event?
No, tell me.
Dude, I lost my shit. I felt like I was 10 years old again. I'm serious.
Yeah?
Yeah, so in the second, so what happens? So The Rock and Roman Reigns teamed up, and Cody Rhodes was supposed to challenge Reigns because he
The
won the
title.
Rumble. Yeah. So then Rock proposed a challenge to Cody Rhodes, like, how about you and Seth Rollins versus Rock and
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns at WrestleMania
Tag team.
Night 1.
Ah.
So it's like a two-night event.
Okay,
now.
yeah, that would limit.
Yeah, so the first night, if Rollins and Cody lost, so in night 2, it's bloodline rules. Basically, anything goes. Like anyone can show up, interfere, whatever. So it's cut to night 2. So Jimmy Uso is on Roman's side. So he's come to interfere. Jey Uso's come, speared him off the stage and everything.
Okay.
The ramp.
Then
Then there's this new wrestler called some guy, I don't know, I forgot his name. So he's come and interfered. John Cena has come to take him out. Solo Sikoa, something like that. So
he's also part of the family.
John Cena has come and taken him
and
out.
whose side?
He's supporting Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, okay.
So then, after John Cena comes, Rock enters. Oh fuck, this was sad because Cena and Rock again in the ring after what, 10 years?
10 years, yeah.
Almost?
14.
Yeah, maybe. Or lesser than that. So it's like a good face off between these two.
I can imagine
and then The Rock gives Cena his finisher. And then
The Rock bottom.
Yeah, Rock he was wearing like this belt.
Okay.
He's waiting to whip Cody Rhodes, and then before he could do that, this guy comes, Seth Rollins. But Seth Rollins from the Shield. So Seth Rollins has like entered with the Shield's theme song, and it was so cool. And
Don't
then,
call back.
Yeah. And then because Seth was injured, he tried to sneak in from behind to hit the chair. On Roman Reigns spotted it. He comes giving him that punch, and he's down. And then Undertaker shows up. Undertaker shows up. Yes, Undertaker shows up this year.
Crazy.
This year, 2024. Yeah. Undertaker shows up, chokeslams The Rock, and then Cody Rhodes like performs his finisher thrice, and he wins the title. Those last 10 minutes, it was like peak entertainment, bro. And then after after the match got over, like Randy Orton, CM Punk, and everyone who lost to Roman Reigns, all of Cody Rhodes' friends basically, everyone's coming and celebrating the ring
Yeah,
together. It's
I
like
like
a
that.
good,
I like when they do that. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it
nice.
was very nice.
It would be
So, yeah, speaking of good times,
good times.
that brings us to the end of this episode, guys. If you
Thanks,
guys
Vijay.
like this, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, but yeah, follow us, and
Slip
we'll be
there
back with another episode. This was good fun.
Catch you.
Yeah,
soon.
and that's that for today, guys. Peace.